This is Mason. Getting ready to go to church tomorrow, getting my notes together for my sermon, and I'm listening to the news, and apparently President Biden is proposing a restriction on the marijuana laws now to make it less illegal, which I find amazing for a couple of reasons. First, it was Joe Biden that supported the bills of Bill Clinton that put thousands of black men in jail for simple possession of marijuana. It was Joe Biden who mentioned the racial jungle he not want his kids to go to. So I wonder, why is he now all of a sudden want to decriminalize marijuana? Couldn't be the 30-40% of support from the black community that President Trump has. It could not be that. That would be callousing. That would be pandering. It couldn't be that. The whole idea about marijuana being illegal, the whole idea, it wasn't illegal in the 30s. In the 30s, you could smoke it on the streets, on the corners, and it was not illegal. Making it illegal, of course, increased the price and increased the profits to the drug dealers. And they, of course, increased their donations to politicians. And there's a lot of money in laws. You got new prisons have to be built, and new judges have to be appointed, and new lawyers make a lot of money in law. So now I guess it's time to revert back. It's a proposal now, folks, and the proposal is not going to be clarified until after the election. So all you folks who are thinking and celebrating this new turn of events probably won't see it happen. But if it does happen, just my own curiosity, why is marijuana even being regulated? Why even in states that is legal, right here in Florida? It's cheaper to buy the marijuana from the guy on the corner than in the shops, because all the regulation is still money making, and you got tax. I heard 30% tax on your harvest. If you grow marijuana, you have to register with the state or the feds, no, state. And you got to pay 30% tax on what you're raising. It's cheaper to get it from John Henry down on the corner. And then you have to have this great location and all this money spent. You cannot put your money in the bank. Marijuana dealers cannot put their money in the bank because it's a federal crime, and banks are regulated by the federal government, not owned by. It's a private business, but they still regulate you, so you cannot use the cash and move cash around. So it's kind of crazy. But my real question about marijuana is simple. It's a weed. It's a weed. You don't manufacture it, you don't make it, you don't put it in the shop, you don't have a assembly line. It's a weed. How can you make a weed illegal to grow? They grow naturally. If someone flips a joint out of their car and it blows up on my lawn, and I'm watering my lawn every day, and it grows into a marijuana plant, am I guilty of a crime? It's stupid. And for all you Christians out there that are saying, Mason, marijuana is a sin, well, in Genesis 2, God Almighty said he gives us all herbs bearing seeds for food. That's marijuana. Stop playing. But my real question to all you guys, real question, real quickly, why is it okay for me to grow corn without a license, without a permit, without a tax, and make corn whiskey and give the corn whiskey to my neighbors or sell it to my neighbors? Why is it unregulated for me to have a grapevine in my yard and grow grapes and make wine and consume it myself and get drunk and pass it to my neighbors and sell it or give it away as gifts? Why is that unregulated? Why is it that I can grow tobacco and make cigarettes and smoke it and it's not regulated? Why is it that the things that I do as a human has to be regulated? It's a game. Stop allowing the government to tell you what you can and cannot do. Stop allowing the government to make you come for permission to do simple things, folks. Every problem facing us is a political problem because we are no longer self-governing. Let's get ourselves back together. Marijuana, have a joint, have a glass of wine, have a pitcher of beer. You're adults. Enjoy yourself. If you get hurt somebody, that's personal, me and you. If you get drunk and wreck your car, we deal with that. If you get high on weed and wreck your car, we deal with that. I do not want my nanny government telling me what I can and cannot do. So this is Mason. Let's stop being a ward of the court and a ward of the state. Let's start being independent, free-loving, free-guiding, self-determining Americans. Without a joke. This is Mason. Stay right or be left. God bless you.